It's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy, OG Bamm, baby. What it do? Y'all get on up here Thursday live, Thursday afternoon live, man. Tap on in, tap on in. Let me send a special shout out to my niece, Dreana. She turned 19 today. Happy birthday to my niece, Dreana. Y'all see her cash app up there. Bless her for something for her birthday. It's her birthday. She gonna eat some seafood with her mama, my god sister, and her sisters and a few of her friends. Bless her with a little something for her birthday. Y'all tap on in, man. Happy birthday to Dreana, man. She turned 19 today. Beautiful young girl, too. And she mine. She listens. She respects her uncle. Get on up in this. My god brother daughter, man. This is baby. I call it baby Drake. She with the business. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all get on up in this Thursday afternoon live, man. Sent in the house. How you doing, sweetheart? How you been living? How you been living, cover girl? Y'all tap on in, man. Tap on in. This Thursday afternoon questions and answers, man. Tap on in, tap on in, tap on in. I like that live with Melly Mel. It was all right yesterday. I did another live late last night after Kev Mack had went off. I see Spotted Low and Munchie B did a good one with Flacco. Hope you Flacco follows situations right. Kevin Williams, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do? 3 people up in here. I don't know who that other person is. It must be a troll. Might be Flacco peeping. Y'all get on up in here, though, man. Get on up in here. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Tap on in. Thursday afternoon questions and answers. Whatever you want to talk about, let's chop it up. Again, happy birthday to my niece, Dreana. She's 19. Doing okay. Birthday on the 12th of April, turning 54. Check her out. All right, all right. Next week. Next week, y'all. She'll be 54, looking 24. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Come on in here, man. Happy early birthday. Again, shouts out to Dreana. Look at it. That 54 looking 24, baby. I like that picture you posted on Facebook, too. It was all right. Gorgeous as ever. Come on in here, y'all. Let's talk about something. What y'all want to talk about, man? What's y'all honest opinion on Flacco? What's your honest opinion on Flacco? Thanks, Bama. No problem, sweetheart. What's y'all honest opinion on Flacco, man? Do you think, I believe when he was talking to Spotted Low and Munchie, I believe he was acting naive on some certain things, but he came across like he was perceptive to what they were saying. Because I believe if you're not a gang member, you shouldn't speak on gang content. You understand what I'm saying? And that's terrible. That brothers spend more energy in wondering what's going on in another man's life or speaking on things that they have no full knowledge of instead of addressing what needs to be addressed. Like the brother that got stabbed and shot, stabbed and stumped down at Doc Ryder, about the Tyler that witnessed a homicide on Bandera Street last weekend in Watts, about the bridge that fell in Baltimore. These are the things we need to address, things that concerns our community, not the things that we help be a part of. You understand what I'm saying? Flacco is not the only one that does this. What it do, Mayweather? Flacco's not the only one that speak on gang tick. I don't want to do. I tapped into one of his lives today was saying, hey, to him and Brick Baby didn't get no acknowledgement, and that's cool too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad that was able to get across to him before he get hurt. Say it again, Blade. That's all I was concerned about. Hopefully he don't get hurt and he do what he's supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? But only time will tell. Here come the birthday girl too, man. She got the weave looking good. She fly. My niece 19 years old, man. Y'all see her cash app up there. Bless her with some, buy some weed or something. She love that weed. She be trying to blow me under the table. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, man, Flacco will come across, Blade. He faked like he ain't never heard of Bamm, but I know he did. I know he did. He played naive when he know better. Flacco is not naive. He know the things that he do. But he's not the only one guilty of that. It's a whole lot of other brothers strapped toward news. Now he want to talk about Hispanics. He talking about Swiftly Blue. But we shouldn't be allowing brothers to speak on things that they don't have no knowledge of, because that knowledge is only creating more problems for us inside of our community, especially when it comes to gang violence or being a gang member. You understand what I'm saying? I also see they got some new stuff out about the G Boy Gasson. He supposed to be in jail. Now, what is he in jail for? This the same dude that disrespected Nipsey grave thing. You feel what I'm saying? These is the dudes that I find that we shouldn't give no form of respect to. I had one dude say he was offended because I said I'm not too concerned about Crip Mac. Crip Mac created his own problems. He made his bed, now he ain't got to lay in it. He know he finna have problems in the federal penitentiary with that tattoo on his head, whether the Cali brothers stick together or not. That's business when they sticking together. It's not personal. It's personal when you disrespect the neighborhood and you write that neighborhood on your head in a disrespectful manner. It's personal when you talk about gang members' mothers and fathers, their parents. That's personal. That's not business, man. So if you stay in your lane, you won't wreck. Mind your business, mind your own, you live long. And this is what people don't seem to get, loose lips sink ships, man. But Bam just here to chop it up for a few minutes. You understand what I'm saying? I got to go to work, got to be in at 3:30. But hey, man, I came in here to pop it with y'all. So y'all, let's make it what you want to make it. Somebody create a topic, throw it at me, man. You throw the alley oop, I'm gonna get the dunk. Come on, man. Let's make it do what it do. I'm gonna play Allen Iverson today, man. Come on, man. Y'all get on up in here, man. How's y'all Thursday going so far? It look like it want to rain in LA, and I sure hope it don't. One day it rain, next day it's hot. Now it want to look like it want to start back raining. Y'all get on up in here, man. You spoke the truth last night on Melly the Mail Show. Thank you. Michael Lorenzo up in the house. Top of the day, OG Bamm. Top of the day to you, baby. But man, watch this, man. I'm not here to create no racial tension. I'm not here to be considered as a racist. I'm here to uplift my community and all my black people, man. Don't call me a racist when whites and Hispanics is doing the same thing I'm doing. But let's not get mad at these podcasters that's allowing these brothers to get on here to belittle us. Let's get mad at the brothers that's going on there selling their souls to the devil. I mean, now look at Brick Baby and Flacco, they partners. I'm glad of that. I'm glad they didn't have to settle for violence. So I'm starting to wonder, do they create content over there to make us think they really going at each other and we feed into it just to give them views and likes and subscribe to their bullshit? We the ones got to stop subscribing to the bullshit. Let's stop running to the bullshit and let's run away from the real to the real. Let's run to the real shit and run away from the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I look at it as, man. That No Jumper show it's gonna get people caught up in a lot of bullshit. And people that go by what they see on YouTube gonna get caught up in some bullshit too. I send shouts out to Wiggins TV, does his homework. I shoot shouts out to Short Murder. As I talked to him, he came on my show and he was willing to show his face. You understand what I'm saying? These are the things we must pay attention to, man. Too Gangster for TV, Paperboy, them dudes is guilty of manipulating, agitating, and instigating in our community. They only talk about bullshit. Any brother that's willing to say they'll sacrifice another brother to the Ku Klux Klan, his channel shouldn't be worth watching. Because he's telling you how he feel about you. He ain't just saying how he feel about 600. He's telling you exactly how he feel about you. Thank you, OG Bamm, for your effort and embrace and up our brothers and sisters. I try to, man. I mean, I ain't got no other choice. See, I know what I'm guilty of. I played a role in all the dysfunctional shit in our black community. I ain't never went in the white community and did a goddamn thing, man. All my bullshit was did in the black community. I spray painted on walls or broken houses. I done shot people. I done did all that. I'm not trying to validate none of that. But that shit wasn't cool. OG, it seems like the ones over at No Humor that knows better should do better in a real way, Blake. And they Spider Loke tried to, when he was talking to Flock, was trying to tell him it's making us look bad because he see it's offending people. So Spider Loke and Munchie was correct in what they were saying, but they already knew this. But see, watch this. Ain't no gangbanger above the law, man. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Either you're going to get with the program or you're going to get something that comes with the program. The problem is we lacking respecting each other. The gangbangers that get on these podcasts, is really under the assumption that they can speak on whatever the fuck they want to speak on, but they can't. I know what you meant, man. No jump. I knew what you meant, Blade. You understand what I'm saying? But they can't. And Brick Baby sometimes does himself a diss, baby. He don't do the 60s as diss, baby. I still love and respect the 60s, but I'm losing respect for Brick Baby based on how he conducts himself sometimes. And Brick Baby is a solid little brother. I didn't have conversations with him. He tapped in a show with me and Melly Mel. You understand what I'm saying? So I know that's how I know Flacco know about me. You understand what I'm saying? Brick Baby is an all right dude. He just sometimes get beside himself. He starts smelling his own shit, thinking this shit don't stink. And he think he can say and do as he please. No, he's ostracizing himself away from his own community. 600 really did the best favor. He want to be a police. But we don't need people to exploit him in being that. He gonna exploit himself. That's what 600 does. Now he low key, he trying to clean some shit up. Start listening to what he's saying. But we got to stop feeding into that. We got to stop feeding into this. We got to stop allowing these dudes that don't gang bang and speak on gang activity because they're out of pocket for doing it. They're really out of pocket for doing it, man. And this is the things we got to understand. If we don't do no better, they ain't gonna do no better. If we accept the bullshit, they're gonna continue presenting the bullshit. We the ones got to stop it. Again, like I always say, man, ain't nobody gonna fly in no cape and try to save nobody. We got to save ourselves. We got to tell a brother what to speak on and what not to speak on. You understand what I'm saying? Just like you want to protest with billboards and all this. This is what we got to do. We got to tap in the shows and tell me it ain't cool. Salute OG Bamm. See, Mac, I got to worry about ordering French fries in a while. I heard that one, Mac Jerry. You call that one right. I wish C Mac the best and hope he changed some things, man. I do know this though. The feds is different than the state. It's Hoover's in the feds as well as in the state. When he was in the state, C-Mac wasn't on no real prison yard, man. You don't go to prison unless you have a violent crime. C-Mac did a lot of things that he shouldn't have did. He said a lot of things that he shouldn't have said based on being misguided and misled by those that he thought embraced him. China Mac was one of them. China Mac made the black community look at C-Mac in a whole different light because he was willing to do things for other communities and not doing for themselves. Melly Mill asked me something on the show. He said, when he was in Calabasas, he was okay. No, he was all right where he was at. When the boy put him in a spot in Calabasas, he was still in his head feeding that boy a whole lot of venom about the black community and China Back and Crip Mac started telling you, I'm a Samoan, I ain't black. Suddenly he don't like being black no more. Well, if you don't want to be black, why you want to be in a black gang? You understand what I'm saying? This is the things we got to look at. Now China Mac is belittling the boy. Damu in the house. What it do, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? But I ain't here to bash nobody, man. I just call a ball and strike to strike. I'm the gatekeeper, Cripism, Damuism, and my blackness. If you attack any of the three, I'm gonna address it. Whether you like what I said or not, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody went in on Flacco, but these same people don't never address black issues on their channels. I don't never hear Flacco, Brick Baby, them, Sharp, none of them dudes on No Jump address no black issues in the black community. Only thing they do is instigate problems in the black community. I'm so tired of hearing a motherfucker say pull up. I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of hearing a motherfucker on the dead homies on the hood. Nigga, stop belittling yourself by putting it on your hood because you don't mean what you're saying. If that's the case, Brick Baby put it on the hood that Flacco had to see him. Now they sitting on the podcast together chopping it up. I just was watching it. So do we deserve a DP when he put it on the hood and on the dead homies? That when he don't respond, putting it on them? Hell yeah. See, these dudes do shit, man. They clout chasing. They getting everybody to subscribe to them. Like Charleston White had. You don't even see Charleston White talking about Fake Berry no more. His sidekick. I guess because he punked the game or whatever them dudes tried to rush him, he did it. Charleston White came in. Matthew Alex, what it do? Charleston White came in the show telling the world he was a Crip. Next thing you know, he started belittling everything about cryptos and Damuism and all these black people. Now he say he got $1 million off us, right? He don't even talk to the kids. He don't even go in the kids' community schools no more because he got what he wanted. So he looked at YouTube and seen what you can do to win off YouTube. I'm not here to win off YouTube. I'm here to rebuild my community. I'm here to change some way, some form, shape, or fashion. I'm here to change the way young brothers might think. I don't want no young black men, no Hispanic, nor no white kid to experience what I experienced in life. I just target my audience is blacks. I don't want no black kid to go to prison. I don't want no black kid to become a gang member. That's just Bamm, man. And I feel as podcasters on the social media, we should address more issues instead of just addressing bullshit. I don't give a fuck about what Puffy going through. You think Puffy gave a fuck about what I was going through? You think TD Jakes gave a fuck about what I was going through? They made they bid. Now they got the lay in it. See, when I broke the law, I used to get mad at the system, be mad at the white folks. But in all actuality, I had to be mad at myself because I gave them access. It put me in prison. I'm the one who broke the law. Did nobody pull a gun in my head and say, rob somebody, go do this, break your dope. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what people need to understand. So let's not get caught into what P. Diddy and them going through. We got our own problems. You did your thing, OG Bamm, on Melly Mel. Great content. Keep pushing, OG. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to. They trick C-Dub into becoming an adversary. When you solid, you stand on business. Say it again, man. And Charleston White can't stand on no business. Charleston White, watch this. I don't even call people rats. But that's some person that told you he'll tell on you. He let you know he'll tell on you. That dude throw rocks at you, and when you throw a rock back, so like I'm dealing with this. This dude will throw a rock at you, and you throw a rock back, he'll call the police on you. Then he try to belittle a black man. He try to belittle. How can this dude tell you what a father is supposed to be when his father wasn't at home with him? He just now learning how to be a responsible father. See, if you wasn't in your kid's life or your father wasn't in your life, how can you tell me the place of what a father's supposed to be at? If you ain't got a woman, how can you tell me how to keep my woman? If you ain't married, how can you tell me about a wife? Oh, man. Experience is his best teacher. So if you ain't a gang banger, how can you tell me about gang activity? We're under the twisted confusion that the system and the white people have created, saying we became gang members because we came from a broken home. No, the home wasn't broken. The community was broken. And guess who broke it? We did. And this is what people need to see, man. This is what we got to stop allowing people to give us titles and labels. Some dude tapped into my show, say, you ain't from LA, man. How you gonna say it ain't no South Central? There ain't no such thing as South Central Los Angeles. That's something that the news media created after the 92 riots. Yet this dude want to argue me down. So, hey, I did the best thing I knew how to do. Let me get him off my show. I'm not gonna rage a battle of wits because water and oil don't mix. And that dude, that was a lost cause of me even having a debate with that brother. I'm telling you, there's no such thing as the South Central. It came about after the 92 Peace Treaty because they can't say on the news media that's where the niggas and Mexicans live at. You understand what I'm saying? Stop allowing people to give us titles. Stop letting people think TD Jakes is a role model in the black community, and the role model should have been the man that took care of you. My father was my hero. My cousin is my idol. These is dudes I see do things that I took their advice, but I didn't learn how to apply it till later on in my life. 42992 was a beautiful thing. You understand? Charleston be contradicting himself all the time. All the time he does that. Charleston White is the biggest phony on YouTube, man. He went from being a pimp to being an activist. He went from looking like Sammy Davis Jr. to looking like a Rastafari dude with dreadlocks. That dude is a fake, man. And he got a bad habit of disrespecting the dead. He got a bad habit of disrespecting dude's parents. And a lot of them does that. He'd sit up and talk about who else tell him when he told on his crimes. He didn't even do the killing. How can 3 people want to take a jacket from a white kid? All of them can't wear it. He did some bullshit. What Matthew say, the Rat Pack. Say it again, man. But I'm just here to let y'all know, man, we got to do better in our community. I'm not here to assassinate. I'm here to build, man. I'm here to build a black community up, man. I'm here to have gang members look in the mirror and take a good look at yourself. If you pleased with your life, well, we can't change you. I know as a gang member myself, I wasn't pleased with the way I was living. Do non-affiliate get a place in the hood? Yeah, watch this. Yes, they do, Mr. Scott. That's what people don't get either. So I watch this, man. I got a lot of homeboys that didn't go to school claiming front hood, but they from front hood because they grew up in front hood, born and raised in front hood, has contributed things in front hood. I ain't talking about putting in work. They're part of the hood. What affect the hood affects them too. They got brothers or sisters in the neighborhood. See, in LA, man, when I say LA, I'm talking about Compton, watch everything. See, in LA, whether you believe it or not, in some form, shape, or fashion, everybody's associated or affiliated with a gang member. It's in their family. Some blood got a Crip in their family. Some Crip got a blood in their family. Whether you're affiliated or not affiliated, we all got a place in the hood because we all played a role in fucking up the community. We all played a role in it. You tell me how many non-civilians had a sack in your community, Mr. Scott? A lot of them. It's a lot of dudes that sold dope that wasn't gang affiliated, but they affiliated themselves because they had the sack and the gangs was the ones moving the dope. Do that? Do they have a say though? Yes, they watch this, man. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You got a lot of G's, young and old, in between that respect the dude in the community that was born and raised there. The sayings up in there that was born and raised in the neighborhood, whether he claimed the hood or not, he's still got to say so. He still got to say so. He still got to say so. And that's what people don't seem to get. They got to say so. We just get confused on thinking the banker got to say so. How can the banker always have to say so when you point the finger at the banker? We got to learn how to talk to each other instead of talking at each other. Yeah, they got to say so. We lost generation in our black community in the past, so it's time to get it back with extras. Keep pushing, OG Bamm. I'm trying, man. But didn't know one generation drop the ball. We all to blame for how the shit is going today. The civilian and the non-affiliated and the affiliated. So I believe we all played an equal role and equal part in destroying our community. The ones who didn't gang bang, they was the dope dealers. And the gang bangs accept them because that's their homies. I got a lot of homies, man, on both sides that would tell you I didn't gang bang when I was in school. But if you fuck with my childhood friend, I was gonna support my childhood friend. I grew up with West Side Pyrus. I was born on the east side on the bottoms. Everybody in villain hood that I know wasn't a villain, but they're affiliated with villains based on that's the neighborhood they grew up in. My friends that grew up in West Side Piru with me, went to elementary school with me, played Pop Warner with me, played Little League Baseball with me. Them dudes did not be West Side Pirus, but they're affiliated because they lived in West Side Piru. But them was the ones that can come on both sides without having a problem, but they do have a say so. Them is the dudes that can bring peace. Them the ones that can bring a crip of blood to the table without being no problem because we trust. That's what Cherry Carter was. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Cherry Carter was. And people don't get it. Not if they need a channel. Well, somebody need to create a channel. Mr. Scott, you say how much you respect men regardless of what they do. Their kids come first. So my question is, what about the fathers that allow their shit to go on and fuck up the way they start living to make the kids get value? Somebody asked me a question, my partner, right? I can't. And when it comes to where a father raises kids, man, I can't tell no man or woman how to raise their kids. I can't tell you how to be a parent because I ain't never been a parent. I can't watch this, man. I can't even tell you how to be a motherfucking child because I was fucking up as a child. I sent my mother and father through hell and back. They never deserted me. They never turned their back on me. It was always there. From my mother was the one woman I knew would never leave me, right? But I do believe this: parents shouldn't sit up with their kids smoking blunts, especially if your child ain't grown. You shouldn't allow your house to be a gang banging infested house. This ain't the Crip house. This ain't the Blood house. Parents need to start being parents and stop trying to be their child friend. It's a trip when you sit up and see kids cussing with their parents and the parents say it's cool to be. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, You got 6-year-old grandsons disrespecting their grandparents. That comes because the kids and their parents not respecting their parents, so the grandchild ain't gonna respect it. If we cuss in front of kids gonna repeat what we say. When you grow up anywhere in LA County, you're gonna have two choose. Stand on business or was a figure at 11-year-olds playing sport. My loved one got into fictional and I'm what the fuck. Oh, that happens. Listen to me, man. All my childhood friends were gang members. I want y'all to understand that. All my childhood friends were gang members. Some didn't want to be from Front Hood. Some didn't want to be from the pocket. Some didn't want to be Pirus. They chose other avenues. My mother had 6 kids. Only 3 of us was bangers. My big brother wasn't a banger. My big brother was a player. But people might say he was from Front Hood, but he wasn't because he just lived in Front Hood. My brother was a player. You understand what I'm saying? Quazo, what it do? Family in the house, baby. Quazo 3 up in here. But listen to me. We got to start understanding that your hood don't represent you. You're a representative of your hood. So how you conduct yourself is what people think of your community or think of your neighborhood. You got dudes wanting to put 100 on their thugism when they soft as cotton. Whenever a crip or a blood sit up and let a dude that ain't gangbanging speak against what he loved and represent, he ain't no better than that man. You don't know what it feel like to lose somebody to what we represent. And I know what it feel like to lose something in here. Not just a brother or a little cousin. I know what it feel like to lose homeboys that I love. See, I'm loyal to my partners, man. And I ain't just talking about frontage. I don't give a fuck where you from. If you're my friend, you're my friend. And I'm going to be loyal to you. And people need to start embracing that part. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part we don't embrace. We'd rather embrace somebody else. They know, watch this. Now they want to say Adam is gay. Well, if he's gay, that ain't our business. That's his sexual preference, another man. That's his preference. Allowing his wife to have sex with other people. That's his preference. Why do we got to waste our energy in his business? His business we need to be in is him manipulating these brothers. That's what I don't care about him being hugged up with another man. That ain't my business. That's what he like. He be like, I love it. You feel what I'm saying? Simple as that. You understand what I'm saying? Most bloggers are hiding behind the camera. Definitely many will snitch and switch sides rapidly. Watered down. Without a doubt, they are. Smoking and drinking around kids can influence them to do the same. Say it again, Black Attack. Yeah, he's soft. He said, oh, without a doubt. And this is what offends me sometimes on social media, man. When that thing happened to that young brother at Doc Rock, I was the only one spoke on. Yeah, when that shit happened in Salinas Valley, you had somebody say, don't nobody speak on it but the Hispanics. When I spoke on that too, when I spoke on it, I had blacks low-key chewing me out behind it. Because I was saying Papa C was right for stabbing the Mahinda. I don't know about how they went, how prison was when y'all, the dudes younger than me was in prison. But if somebody disrespect you, we was taught to get off where we get mad at. You're taught that on the streets. Get off where you get mad at. Repercussions come later. If you're wrong, we gonna let you know you was wrong. But you're wrong if you don't address it. Right? See, whenever a black man stand on his blackness and demand respect on his blackness, it's a problem. Why is it a problem when we want to demand respect on our blackness and respect on ourselves? When we start respecting ourselves. As soon as we let a sidewinder or a buster come in saying the wrong thing, we hurt. Everybody went in on Flacco, but did nobody go in when they had the Tutti Frutti talking about he was from Hoover on No Jumper. Only one spoke on that real tough was me. You understand what I'm saying? Then Brick Baby go post up with Percy. This is the things. You got some of these Crip dudes, man. I ain't gonna say their name. Y'all already know who they are. You got some of these Crip dudes that's on social media lying about their behavior. Lying about how they was conducting themselves in prison. I remember when I first got up on Percy, I thought he was saying OG, Tales from an OG Crip. Then they were saying Tales from a Crip, right? Because that dude, watch this, man. Percy, well, I'm from Percy wouldn't be considered an OG. That nigga started gang banging when he was grown. A child put him on. A child created his neighborhood, started his neighborhood. And that nigga called himself an OG. Following a child? What grown man follow a child? What grown man follow a child, man? Quick question. When did tight pants and fatty packs become fashionable? Watch this. It became fashionable when you see LeBron James walking around with a purse. It became fashionable when you see some of the NBA players not wearing skinny jeans, but wearing slacks that look like girl pants. It became fashionable when you see ex-COs, Rick Ross, still a real nigga identity, and niggas start listening to him. That's when it became fashionable. Funny Hunter BJ was on his ass. All right. You feel me? Listen, hey, Craig, so listen to me, homie. People, every time I see LeBron, he got a purse. My big guy brother be wearing that shit. I be telling him that shit don't look cool. Take that shit off. I don't want to walk around with no nigga got a bag on him, a purse. These niggas is wearing purses. These motherfuckers get their fingernail polished like a woman. That ain't mannish. That's girlish. You feel me? Here this nigga, Floyd, Money Train Mayweather, he gets a purse. All these dudes, and that becomes, that's fashionable. They think they doing something wearing a purse, man. You dudes got this damn thing hanging over you like a purse because you got your credit cards and your money in it, or a pistol. Nigga, you might can't grab that pistol out that purse too quick. Stop doing that shit. That shit don't look cool to me, man. But if that's what they like doing, that's on them. That's on them. So many bloggers move out there, then release a foul mouth on the social media platform instead of accepting the situation in person in a real way. Male with person. Say it again, Craig. So male, every time you see LeBron with his man tag, you don't never see his woman with him. His wife ain't nowhere with him. Because when he with his wife, he ain't got that man purse. So he's giving you a signal. He's giving you a signal. He's telling on himself. Them is the people I don't like. I don't like dudes like LeBron James now. It ain't because he got a lot of money. It's because he used our community. And he's not giving to the community. They donate for tax write-off. They don't donate genuinely. Yeah, he looked out for his homies. His homies went to college, and he gave them all hell of a jobs to run his businesses. But the only reason he came to King Drew to play basketball was because DeRozan was there. DeRozan gives to his community. You understand what I'm saying? But them dudes, here LeBron started a podcast one time called The Barbershop. Them is the dudes that need to reach out to us and have us on their shows. But they don't. They don't. They don't care about what goes on in the community. How can you care about something where you and your family don't live at? You can't. Watch this, man. How can I possibly give a fuck about Thousand Oaks if I don't live in Thousand Oaks? How can I possibly give a fuck about Beverly Hills and I don't live in Beverly Hills? I don't care about Beverly Hills. I'd rather go to the Slauson, to the Carson Mall before I go to Rodale Drive and go shopping. That's just Bamm. I'm a 501 cat. I wear jeans and gym shorts and pro clubs, right? But this, you don't see them people in our community. So these are the people that don't care about us. So why should we spend any energy on caring about them? Yeah, they black, but them is the blacks that's really afraid of black unity. Because they'll be exposed for all the bullshit they done did. Look how these brothers is exposing Diddy them now. What? Ain't it strange that you've been doing this for 10, 15 years now? Suddenly it's a problem? Why? Because they ain't giving you no more money? I don't care what they doing at them puffy parties, them Diddy parties, man. I was more offended at Lil' Kim when he got plastic surgery and made herself ugly. I don't care about them parties. I don't care who TD Jakes might have went in the room with. I don't care about Cat Williams exposing somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get mad at Shannon Sharp because he wear these tight ass clothes and have his man purse on. That's what they want to do with their life. Let's make our life better. We ain't got to dwell in what they doing in their life. Their life ain't gonna benefit you, man. They lost don't be your game. This is what we got to understand, man. Who gave Bully Larry James the toughest fight? Y'all see the Cash App up there, and y'all throwing questions. You see the Cash App up there? Throw it at the Cash App, you get your questions, man. Simple as that, no disrespect, good Billy. Who gave Larry James this tough fight? Any fight I ever seen Larry James had, it wasn't tough. Now, somebody, when I was a young nigga and Two Pretty Kenny and them was in high school, it was a big old fight. They posted posters. Check your text message. It was a poster. They put out flyers for Larry James, homie. And that was one of the best fights I seen with Larry James. They wanted to see, I got you. They wanted to see who was with the business. And Larry James had the business. Larry James wasn't just my big homie, one of the first run brothers. Larry James was like a big brother to me. His big brother was one of my first baseball coaches. I played baseball with his little brother, right? I knew his whole family. His nephew Bone is my homie. Mrs. James raised me. My homie Graveman Jerry Jenkins. These brothers that came before me, they didn't want to see me, baby, DK Roney, June, Laverne's, Big Scrab, Resting in Peace, Craig. They didn't want to see us, Michael Randall, them, Molly, them. They didn't want to see us become bangers. They just couldn't prevent it. Yeah, Greg Cross and Pitt and them, they started front of it, but they didn't want to see us become bangers. We wanted to become bangers. Gang banging is a choice. Selling dope is a choice. Going to college is a choice. A lot of gang members went to prison after doing 5 or more years, became conscious. They found the conscience. At one time, we was heartless. We didn't give a fuck. I kill you, you kill me. That's the attitude we had when we went to prison and we started having a conscience. And we found out and figured out that the most important thing is us. Your family is first. You're black before you anything, but your family is first. And a lot of gang members have lost focus on their family. Embrace your family. You get dudes say they love their hood, but they don't even go to their hood. You get dudes say they love their dead homies, but don't go see their dead homies' mamas. Don't go see their dead homies' kids. So how the fuck you putting it on them and say you love them when you ain't doing nothing that they supposed to be doing and they ain't here to be able to do it for themselves? You don't love nobody but yourself. You're selfish. Somebody told you you above the law. No, ain't nobody bigger than the program. And this is what we got to embrace, man. So hey, man, it's always honor whenever my family push up in their crazy zone, man. It's an honor to have all y'all up here. Donate to the Unity Walk. We want to have it this month, man. It's never from $1 to whatever you can donate to it. The Cash App is up. Send it through Zelle. Use my email. Send it through Zelle. My Bitmo account is at OG Bamm Compton. Just send it, man. Don't be ashamed. We got to learn how to support each other. So y'all come on, man. Support the Unity Walk. Let's make it happen. Let's make this thing happen. Let's stop playing with it. If you want to hit the Zelle, there go my email. Blade to put the email up. The Cash App is up on the thing. Let's make this thing happen. Let's not discourage. Let's encourage. We don't support each other. Let's start supporting each other. Let's support the Unity Walk I'm trying to do. Let's make it happen. These brothers say they can't get a job. Go to Skip Townsend can help you get a job. These dudes don't want to work. They want to sit on their ass all day, play on their nieces and nephews' PS5s. They want to smoke blunt, smoke their girl weed all up while she at work. When she come home tired, want to hit a blunt, she can't because this nigga that smoked all the weed up. No, black man's supposed to take care of the family, man. Support the Unity Walk, man. Y'all tap in. Support the Unity Walk. Send a shout out to my niece. Happy birthday to Driana, man. Happy birthday. She's 19 today. I will be going live when I get off work because I'm only working 4 hours, man. Till then, man, if ain't nobody told you to love, yeah, watch this. Matter of fact, somebody buy me lunch. Somebody hit that Zelle and buy me lunch today. Zelle me with my email or hit me in that Cash App. I can get a lunch today. On that note, man, anything and everything would be appreciated. All donations would be appreciated. On that note, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bamm love you. Peace. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, man. Hit your boy. Support the Unity Walk. Peace.